Hello everyone, my name is Christian Eschbach, and welcome to another one of my album reviews. I always talk about Detroit radio and growing up on Detroit radio. In the 90s, we had a true blue classic rock station that played like 60s, little bit of early 70s classic rock. We had what would be a hard rock, classic rock station, and play some modern stuff, but, mostly it played like 70s and 80s hard rock, heavy metal. Then we had a heavy metal station which played mostly modern heavy metal. The station was called Z-Rock. And we also had another rock station in there, but it's not important right now because they folded around that time. And Z-Rock, it was a national broadcast station, if I remember correctly. It came out of Texas. We had a Detroit-specific location because Detroit could sport that type of location. And the reason why I'm bringing all this up as I'm going into this album here, Bruce Dickinson's Balls to Picasso. Like a shower wall. So 90s. All right. Now that I'm done being a jackass there. I remember Iron Maiden never got played on the radio. Okay? Iron Maiden never got played on any of the stations. Ever. But there was one song that Bruce Dickinson did get on the radio that got played regularly. But the problem was nobody knew it was Bruce Dickinson doing it because the announcers never said it was Bruce Dickinson and they played the song over and over again. And the song was Tears of the Dragon, which came off this album. And everybody I knew, I was hanging out with this group of guys at the time. There was Kevin, Dave, and Mike. And we were all having this argument, debate over this song, who it was that did it. And the guys were all arguing that it was either Pink Floyd or Queensryche. And I believe it was Kevin was actually turning into a real douche canoe with me about it. Because I didn't think it was Queensryche, or I didn't think it sounded like Queensryche, or I didn't know enough Queensryche to know what they sounded like. But I'm the one that called the radio station to find out officially who did the song, and I found out it was Bruce Dickinson that did it. And Kevin's girlfriend at the time told him he owed me an apology for being such a dick. Yeah, the douche canoes that make up our teenage years, right? Okay, so now we've got that story out of the way, and I'm going to use that as my lead into this. Tears of the Dragon is actually the very last song on this album, and it is probably the best song, one of the best songs on this album. I understand why Bruce Dickinson went solo, but let's be clear. The first, I think it was 3 albums, not very well received. I've already covered Tattoo Millionaire, which wasn't a bad album. This, I believe, is the one that directly followed up Tattoo Millionaire. And it wasn't great. The album opens up with the song Cyclops. 7 minutes and 56 seconds. It's gratuitous. It's alright. Not big on it. From there we go into Hell No at 5 minutes 11 seconds. It's okay. It's whatever. Gods of War, 5 minutes 1 second. It's alright. 1,000 Points of Light. I don't mind 1,000 Points of Light. That one's kind of pops a little bit when I'm listening to it. That clocks in at 424. Laughing in the Hiding Bush, it clocks in at 420. All right. And that is about that's about the extent of Laughing Bush that I can go at. Laughing in the Hiding Bush, sorry. Change Your Heart's not bad. Clocks in at 4:59. It's okay. Shoot All the Clowns, 4:23. It's all right. Fire, not a cover. I think it's supposed to be 4:27. It says on the back here. It's all right, I guess. It's not bad. Sacred Cowboys, 351. It's alright, I guess. And then, like I said, Tears of the Dragon. The second half of the album is a lot easier to listen to than the first half of the album. I'm not really sure what Bruce was really up to or what he was doing. I'm just not a fan of this album. It really kind of was a bit of a disappointment for me. And it really kind of, I don't even want to blame it as being a victim of grunge, but it definitely is. You can hear it. It just, yeah. I mean, not that Maiden was doing anything great at this point either, but yeah, this just falls into that not a good time for music, really. And I know I'm really underselling this album, and I know I haven't talked about it much, and this is going to be a really short review. But I'm just really not. I have this album because I have to have this album. I'm a Bruce Dickinson fan. I'm a completist. I'm an Iron Maiden fan. I'm a completist. I have to have it. Do you have to have it? No. Can you live without ever listening to this album? Yes, you can live without listening to this album. Should you listen to Tears of the Dragon? All right, you can listen to Tears of the Dragon. Am I highly upset that it got more play on a metal radio station than Iron Maiden did? Yes, I'm very upset about that. But Iron Maiden also wasn't releasing anything noteworthy really at the time either in 1994. Because I don't even think, was X Factor? X Factor might have been out by then. I don't even know. And even that, it's just, yeah. All right, folks, I'm done. Let me know what you think. Drop a line in the comment section. Tell me what I didn't give credit to on this album. While you're on your way down there is a link to Patreon. It goes over to my Patreon. You can throw me some money that way. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, the little bell for notifications. Peace, love, take care, and yes, once again, I do have the locals coming soon.